Summary of the Sound Machine by Roald Dahl. Klausner rushes back to his studio on a summer evening in order to continue working with a little black box that is full of intricate wiring. He works on the machine with great excitement and focus for a while before Scott, the town doctor, comes to see him. After Klausner quickly brushes off the man's concern about his sore throat, the doctor quickly notices the object of Klausner's attention and asks him what it's for. Klausner then launches into a passionate discussion of his work to turn pitches that are too low or too high for humans to hear into levels that humans can understand. The doctor finds the thought funny, but he doesn't believe it's possible. The doctor questions Klausner's mental health in silence as he lets the man to do his work. He spends some more time fiddling with the machine and thinking to himself. Finally, Klausner gets it to work, and he decides to test it in his yard. He feels like he shouldn't be doing this experiment because he is going into forbidden territory, a dangerous sound area where ears have never been before and shouldn't be. Even though he feels this way, Klausner keeps going. When he puts on his headphones, he hears a scary shriek, but the only person he can see who could be making it is his neighbor Mrs. Saunders, who is quietly taking care of her roses. Soon, he figures out that the noises are coming from cutting the roses, and he is horrified to learn that plants make small, painful screams that humans can't hear. He quickly tells Mrs. Saunders about this finding, which makes her very worried. She has always thought he was a little strange, but now she is sure he is completely crazy. Klausner leans over the fence and whispers in her ear about what he found. Mrs. Saunders quickly runs back into the house to protect herself. The next morning, Klausner wasn't sure what the sound the roses made really meant, whether it was a cry of pain or some other sensation or feeling humans don't have a word for, so he took an axe to a tree to test his theory further. This is when he heard a long growl of pain. Now that Klausner is sure, he breaks down in tears, saying sorry to the tree for hurting it and trying to fix its wound. That same night, Klausner calls the doctor and begs him to come quickly, even though it's only 6:30 a.m. The doctor thinks Klausner's voice sounds frantic or even crazy, so he agrees to go over right away. Klausner thinks a lot about what this new information means while he waits for the doctor. He wonders how people would feel if someone hit them with an axe and which fruits and veggies are safe to eat. Klausner brings the doctor to the tree and gives him the machine's headphones so he can hear the trees cry too. But this time, when Klausner goes to hit the tree with the axe, he feels the ground move under him. Then, a branch falls from above and destroys his machine, almost hitting both him and the doctor. In response to questions, the doctor says he didn't hear anything through the headphones because he took them off and ran away as soon as he saw the tree fall. Klausner sees the man's nervous behavior as a sign that he might be hiding the truth. He tells the doctor very clearly to treat the tree's wound. Now that the doctor is afraid the man might get angry, he agrees and tells him he will come back the next day to take care of the tree again if necessary. He then leads the man gently back home.
About the author. Roald Dahl was born in Wales to parents who came from Norway. Dahl hated school and got into trouble a lot as a child, which led to a common theme in his books: naughty kids fighting with adults who are trying to control them. As soon as he finished college, he joined the Royal Air Force and became a fighter pilot during World War II. He eager to leave home and see the world. At first, he wrote stories for adults. But after having kids of his own and seeing how they responded to the stories he told them, he switched his focus to writing fiction for kids. So began a long and successful career that would include writing many incredibly famous books, such as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, James and the Giant Peach, and the BFG. He kept writing short stories for adults, and the dark and scary themes from his children's books often showed up in these stories as well. He died in 1990, when he was 74 years old.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.